All right, all right. Here we go. We're just starting like a minute early, but all right. Whoops. Help if I mute it so I'm not actually hearing myself, but. So, back to action. Pretty good day at work, but stressful because I finally got a hold of the IRS to find out what was taking so long on my refund. Go figure. I also got the letter same day. And when I said stressful, they randomly decided to not audit, quote unquote, review my tax return. You gotta love them.
I need to target something first.
So, yeah. 60 to 120 days from the letter, which is June, technically the 5th. So, yeah. Maybe by next year when I am filing taxes again, I'll get the stuff I need. I'll get my first tax return. Ding, level 15. I got talents now. Let's see. Love Burst now has 2 charges. Okay. We can deal with that. Fucking some things up. Let's see. This motherfucker.
I don't have a target.
Let's go ahead and come out here. I want to switch that, move this. There we go. That should be a little bit better, easier to see. I'm a wolf. Woof woof. Let's do this. Laughing skull. Okay.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Except Longbeards. Is it from here? Yep.
For the Alliance.
An old gift.
Have a good one.
Return to honor hall. Upstairs. Okay, let's do this.
Blessings upon you. Do not lose faith.
Poor human. Blah blah blah. Anchor beads.
Blessings upon your family.
Collect the prayer beads. Check Raj. Check, check. Okay, click Fell's Fei's cash. I don't see it. Don't see it. The fuck's this dog's cash? Cash. Tracy Proudwell, where the fuck is that? I know where they are. But where is this person? So I can just ask them.
Can I help you? Safe travels.
Okay, where do I get?
Hello. See you around.
Okay. Supposed to get silk and thread. Where the fuck do I buy silk and thread?
Careful.
Yeah, except I didn't see the mound. Love to see the mound. It wasn't there.
May the light embrace you. Die on this account.
I know where it is. There's no fucking mound. Anyways, where the fuck is this silken thread?
Good day to you. Be seeing you.
What the It's not here.
Light be with you.
Let's see. I don't see it. Getting annoyed with this stupid quest.
Light be with you.
Can I help you?
Hey,
You have a great day now. Need assistance? Be seeing you.
Off with you.
What brings you here? Be careful.
It's fucking awesome. Like, it'd be one thing if the mound was there. The mound isn't fucking there. Okay, so that might be like, I'm like trying to find it, and
What's on your mind?
that's what I was fucking looking for. God damn. Why did it have to be so fucking complicated to try and find that?
What can I do for you? Farewell.
Let's follow this dog. Even though I know where it is, it just don't get it, man. So it did make me do it now. People are like, oh, it doesn't require you to do it. Fucking liars. I got it done though. I figured it out. I'm ingenious.
Warm wishes.
It's too far away.
Remember the lesson of the past.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gave myself like super bags. Mm-hmm.
Open your heart to the light.
Let's see. What was it? Shaman.
Safe journey. May your days be long and your hardships few.
Must accept Overlord.
Stromgarde will stand proud once more.
Cry.
For Stromgarde! I just realized I had turned it down. Did I break it? I may have broke it. I may have broke it. That's what I do. I break things. Give me a second. I broke it.
Alright, let's try this again. Okay, it switched. I just wanted to be fucking stupid about it. Okay. Okay, it's okay. I love how it wants to be stupid sometimes. Let's cleanse these trampled skeletons. Die.
I need to get closer. It's not ready yet.
Jesus Christ. You can hurry up and be ready. Oh, man. Good. Let's see. To do this. Yes, walks around this area. fucking dumb. I mean, I guess he does.
Here there.
136 versus... Yep.
Off with you.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Talk to me.
Either ones.
Watch, get her back. Okay, good. I need to target something first.
Elemental's pretty fun. I will say that. I mean, I'm having some fun with it. Oh. Sir, you scared me. It's alright. It's all good. And I think I forgot to turn the sound back down. No, sounds... That means I am too loud with voice meter. Huh? What's so funny? You there? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I just got a cat. What are these?
I don't know. What is it?
Oh no.
Oh, firepower, sir.
Go on. Go on.
You go. So did you set your chair up?
Yeah.
Don't sound too excited, sir. Today's only Thursday, isn't it? Shaman power, sir.
What's on your mind?
Ooh. Ooh, dude. So I'm looking at this belt, sir. You know, it says it is a 3,961% upgrade from what I have.
I might want to use that.
Just might. Scusa. It's hilarious. Apparently I'm using some freaking cracked out gray belt right now. I'm like, oh. I gotta admit that one of my favorite parts of leveling a shaman and playing a shaman is definitely changing into the fucking wolf and being able to run. You know what I mean? Makes indoor moving so much easier.
What is your deal?
What is your deal? I will destroy you, sir. No. Oh, good. I get to run away. What's so funny? I want in on the joke.
You got my attention. Be good.
Oh, good. I leveled up. Level 16. Die, 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 die. No, no, no. Choo-doo-doo. Destroy you, sir, and your laughter.
Bad guy.
You're the bad guy.
Bad guy. Gonna take her to the sanctum. Bad guy.
I don't have a target.
Just sent something I want to see. Let's see. Holy shit. There's something on fire here in Owasso, John.
What now? What'd you say? What'd you say? Hello? Are you ignoring me or what? Hello? Okay.
Hmm.
Are you listening to me? Hello?
Oh shit. Is it- So John,
Yeah.
John. Apparently, it's like the building next to. I couldn't hear you when I was watching that video. The building next to Jumbo's.
What about it?
It's on fire right now.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I was watching. That's crazy, though, man. Someone was saying in the comments that it was a meth lab or something. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It's a Wasso. Let's see. I gotta go kill Shattered Hand Berserkers, kill Fell Spirits. Yeah, it's either the building next to Jumbo's or Jumbo's was burning down. Either way. That's freaking nuts.
I need to target something first.
Interesting.
It's too far away.
Whoops, I was doing this all wrong and I'd forgotten how to do it.
You're gonna recognize somebody?
Huh?
Her dad. Nothing. Nicole's movie.
She's moving.
The movie she's watching.
Oh, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? She's moving. Threw me off, sir. You threw me off.
Bad guy.
You're a bad guy.
I need a target.
I don't have a target. I need to target something.
Let's see.
I need a target.
It's too far away.
Her thing. I'll be right back. Yes. Don't watch me pee. Ow, ow, ow. Don't watch me pee. Oh. Sir, how goes Digimon? Because I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
Oh,
Good fortune. Good health. Long life. Be kind. Less fortunate. The Legion's end draws near. Do not lose faith.
Each day is a blessing.
Yes, exercising.
swirly.
Swirly. Interesting.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. Need skill recharge.
Oh. Did I fail?
Huh?
Oops.
Warm wishes to you. Dionis Aka.
Oops.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
I was doing that one wrong.
Ever the road traveled by few. May the light embrace you.
May the light embrace you.
Interesting.
It's not ready yet. Need skill recharge.
So that's how I.
I can't use that item yet.
It's not ready yet.
Punch the face.
Punch your face. Da, da, da.
I can't use that item yet.
The power of the light compels you back to the pit, demon. Good, I finally completed that one.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Do.
What you got there?
Stuff.
Open your heart to the light. May your days be long and your hardships
Stromgarde will stand proud once more. For Stromgarde!
Woo-wee.
How are you? Off with you.
Case of emergency. Matt's doing PvP. I see. Level 17. I don't even know where's it.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back. Yo. Glad I could help.
I can in just a second.
No.
Some of us don't get out of work at like 5 o'clock.
Ah! I laugh because it's true.
Is it comfy?
I need a target. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. I need a target. I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target.
I think it was a long day, bro.
Yeah, I'm hurting. Like, I want to continue streaming for like longer than an hour and a or so. I'm trying to make it at least to an hour and a half. Normally my streams are like 3 hours long. I am not gonna make it that long. Ugh.
Feeling the same way, dude. I'm trying to keep it going.
Like, it's not that the game, like, that I'm bored with the game or anything like that. I'm just exhausted.
Dead-ass fucking tired.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Of course, you know, it's causing my legs and whatnot to fucking seize up, and I can't stay comfortable. So I'm like, fucking A, man. You know where, like, your legs, you can't stay comfortable and you keep adjusting yourself. It's terrible. So next year when I file my taxes and get this year's refund,
Right.
Did you tell Nicole about that?
Yeah, I told her the nonsense they're basically putting you through at this point. It's super suspicious, but you know, it is what it is.
Nothing to do with my political views or anything like that. Scusi.
I mean,
We see your Facebook and Twitter posts.
We're not saying it is. We're not saying it isn't. We're just saying it may have been a factor in our decision-making process.
Even though it shouldn't be.
What's up?
Saying that
For real?
There's a lot of Hellboars over here that I get to kill.
okay, baby.
I don't have a target.
Can I get an ice pack for that?
I need to get closer.
Pulling on my hand, yeah. Pulling on that knuckle joint, fucked my hand up.
So what I think I'm gonna do with this character,
It was
John,
fine when I went to work this morning. It was fine
that?
this morning.
What
Yeah.
happened? What happened to your knuckle?
Just my hand is fucked up.
So what I think I'm gonna do with this character, dude, is I'm leveling it through, because technically Burning Crusade is now the Burning Crusade Outlands expansion is technically the first area or whatever. I'm going to hit level 39 or 49 or whatever. I'm going to lock my level and just go through each expansion after that.
Lock it at the where it would normally have taken place. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm gonna get to so basically you do the that time whatever the Chromie time thing. The way it works is once you hit level 50, it automatically ports you out of the time zone and brings you back to Stormwind, right? Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool and all, but I want to experience like each time zone. So what you can do is you can actually lock your level in at 49 and then finish up all your quests and continue on from there. So like if I lock it at 49, finish up BC, then jump up to Wrath of the Lich King and so on. And then go to Cataclysm, since all of the old world is technically Cataclysm.
I remember there was a big hype around the Cataclysm, and it was just nothing but a.
So
It wasn't. I wouldn't say
Cataclysm's big hype
disappointment.
was
It just. It wasn't necessarily disappointing, but it just wasn't what everyone was hoping it was.
if I remember right. Keep in mind, I was in Germany at this time. I remember, like, when it launched, I had got to.
I remember you coming home on leave, and you're like, "There's a big ass dragon."
Well, yeah, there was 100% a big ass dragon. But what it was I remember this was before I got out of the army, that I had CQ, and at that time CQ is 24-hour shift, and then you got the next day off. So I had the next day off. It was either that or it was a weekend, and Cataclysm launched. I fucking stayed up all night fucking playing it.
It's too far
Like,
away.
I played it at launch. And like, I was trying to, like, up until Cataclysm launched, I was actually trying to kill Arthas. Because, you know, that was the end of the last expansion. But, like, the whole...
didn't go super great.
He fucking kicked my ass, dude. I was tanking it. The big hype about Cataclysm was that it changed how the world was. And when I say that, I mean, like, the old world was revamped. It was new, exciting, changed, better gear, better leveling experience. You got flying in the old world at that point, which is cool and all. But that was the big, you know, oh wow, you know. And so you were supposed to be able to CC or like dungeons were harder again. You had to crowd control, watch what you pulled. You had to go actually find the dungeon before you could actually unlock it. And everything was pretty cool about it, but things just fell apart because nobody could freaking do this or that. Like, it was too hard because people got used to everything being too easy.
DMO.
Huh?
It's a DMO.
Oh, yeah.
Where everything's just, where the difficulty spike it goes from like, oh, you can do a lot of this stuff like solo dolo just by like, you know, putting in some time and effort, and training up. Like, you remember when we thought the Guagamon raid was tough? Or you remember when we thought the Ogremon raid was tough and shit?
That's the kicker, is the actual leveling. It wasn't tough. Leveling is fine. It was the dungeons and raids were like stupid hard. And like, you had to actually pay attention. You had to do this or that. In just like DMO, just like every other game, people don't pay attention. And they got used to being stupid easy. Leveling was like perfect. I even leveled through freaking the what do you call it? The fucking water zone that everybody fucking hated. I thought it was a cool zone.
I'm leveling Dynasmon right now as we speak.
I'm killing knights and footmen.
Meta feet, sir.
Metabots. Metabots.
Did I watch that entire anime?
Sober.
You know that? No, I watched all that. That anime was actually decent.
Oh, you weren't sober when you watched it?
No, I was. The original series, the original Metabot series was really good. The whole Kilobots.
I don't remember that.
That arc, that was like that's the final arc, was the Kilobot arc. It was cool, but lacked a lot. Like, it started off really intense, but the thing is they had to, like, you know how like in Dragon Ball Z, when like they reach a new power level that's just like unbelievably hype and just like nothing could ever top it. And then they're like, you know, they invented like Super Saiyan 3 or whatever, and they're like, you know, nothing's gonna beat Super Saiyan 3 ever. It's like so OP or whatever. And then they like introduced the fucking gods and stuff and all that nonsense. Basically, that's what Kilobots were. So like, the Metaforce and all that shit meant dick all at that point. Like, all of this time. I forgot
that was the thing. Metaforce, is that what it was?
Yeah, which only certain, like, so the Metabots' power comes from the rare metals that they use, and like there's some kind of like lore to it or whatever. But Metabee
had like some kind of bee metal or something.
He had a beetle metal.
That's
and then Rokusho was like a rogue Metabot who had another one, like, there was a bunch of bug types that all had different fucking beetle fucking shit. But anyway, that's beside the point.
I remember watching it, I don't remember a lot about the series.
Basically, the Kilobots come around, it's some fucking rival company that's like trying to be like, oh, Metabots are too cutesy and too weak. So they build like robots that don't really have like a personality traits or stuff like that. They're basically just battling bots with no feeling or anything at all. So like they'll continue to fight even like horribly damaged. They don't care. They'll fight until there's nothing left of them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
kind of a little bit more disgusting premise compared to like the normal fighter robots that, you know, they take damage. They, you know, the thing is it went from like family friendly oriented, like, hey, you know, grow and, you know, bond with your, you know, Metabot, you know, become friends and all that, to just mindless
Murder
killing
everything.
machine. Yeah, murder machines. And so like that arc, literally the first part of that arc, like Metabee, like they're metabotting and they're like dueling, like not dueling, row battling, and Mr. fucking referee that pops out everywhere. So
Yeah, I mean,
the Metabee's first encounter with this fucking new version of Metabot or whatever basically gets clean ass wiped, bro. Just completely insta folded.
they say get folded, buddy.
Yeah, he get folded hard. Uses the Metaforce, uses all his powers and abilities, does the whole 9 yards, and this thing just like tanks it. It's like, I don't fucking care. Now I'm gonna fucking crush your face. And basically proceeds to crush his face. And just completely, royally fucking annihilates him. And basically, that's basically nonstop. So it turns, like, it becomes more of like a series or season. That whole season's basically Metabee having to, like, all the old Metabots having to resolve. Kind of like, did you watch Cars 3?
Which one?
Cars 3.
No.
Anyway, it's basically like you're older, you're older, you're weaker, and you're way outclassed. So you have to rely on, like, not necessarily, I guess, dirty tactics, but you gotta fight smart and not like, you can't win by, you know, battle strength alone. You can only win by like outsmarting your opponent and outplaying your opponent and shit. Which I didn't completely hate. But it was kind of frustrating that we went from, like, you know, hey, fall back on powering up with the Metaforce and unleashing that and doing this and that, to you're so fucking weak and there's nothing you can really do about it now because these newer, better versions exist. So the only thing you can do now is basically just get clapped by these all the time, or use underhanded, backdoor bullshit, weak-ass tactics to fucking try to get a dub.
Well, everything's always like use weak ass tactics, man. It's kind of like Worm Crushed the Cord.
Yeah, bitch tactics, bro. Can't 1v1.
The fact that I forgot their name up until you brought that up, and like we were looking at the servers earlier, and I'm just like, yeah, yep, Worm Crushed the Cord. That's it.
Yeah, I hate all of them. You gotta run around in a party of fucking 15 and try to fucking kill the whole server. Constantly be toxic as fuck.
Like, you and I, we were like in a party of like 2, and like the fact of the matter is
we were not picking fights. We were minding our own business.
we were defending ourselves. Scoozy.
It ain't my fault they're a bunch of fucking douchebags. They're gonna keep picking fights. Like, we didn't keep picking fights, they did. They had us outnumbered.
Fights that they generally couldn't win against us.
Yeah, until they called more people. They just kept getting more and more people that were all part of their little fucking gang. Because they're a bunch of scum-ass bitches, because they can't fucking win. Dude, it was just, we got to the point where it was like 2v fucking 9.
And we still were freaking owning. I mean, let's be realistic.
But the frustrating part was, like, they started, like, what happened is, like, when one of us died, like, eventually they'd camp us out so that we could never spawn back in, and they always had, like, someone that had something off cooldown. So you'd respawn and instantly get fucking screwed. It's like, dude, we leave, we come back, we fucking body all of them again.
Yep. Oh shit, everything and their brother wants to attack me. I am going to die. I died.
Actually been getting a lot of data attribute.
Well, that's not a bad thing, is it?
No, I think I actually have enough for a digi-egg now. Because I actually have that disc item that I can use to craft shit. Because I can run the Shadow Dungeon because I'm level 99 or above.
I don't have a target.
I could use some monk action now, sir. Whatever happened to the original Beyblade, by the way? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is that the one where he has the Pegasus?
Pegasus? He had, fucking, what was it called? The dragon.
I'm out of range.
You know, are you thinking of Bakugan?
No, I'm talking Beyblade, like a spinning fucking top that fucking they fight each other.
Yeah, I didn't
Someone had a
watch the
fucking
original.
tiger. Huh? You
I
never
didn't watch
watched
the
Bey-
original. I watched the one. I watched like another version. Just Beyblade kind of went like through like Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Like Beyblade medals and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, Beyblade Metals is what's like on Netflix now, and I haven't even picked it up because I'm just like, if I'm gonna watch it, I want to watch it from the original, and then work my way up. I know eventually it became Beyblade, like they did like a 3D thing for the second arc, but I'm like, where are we at now? And every time I search for it, like on Netflix and Hulu, they say Beyblade, and they're like showing some other person. I'm like, nah, that's not the Beyblade dude. Ty was his name, and Dragoon. It was Dragoon. That's what it was called.
Was his name Dragoon followed by the Legend of?
Such
a good game. Sony, bring it back. God damn
Sony. You. I would pay full price for a fucking remaster.
Dude, I would 100% $59.99 all day. Not even.
Sounds like I'd get a PS5 for that.
Dude, no questions asked. I would fucking drop serious money to have a fucking remaster version of that fucking game.
I would legit get a PS5. Like, just for that game.
Same. Yeah, I can't think of anything I want for PS5.
There's like, I could say maybe Final Fantasy, the 7 remake 2. I like the first one, so like the part 2. I'm not so.
Yeah, but isn't it gonna be on fucking desktop anyway?
Eventually, like we expected when they did this the release for the PS5, that they were going to actually do like a PC release at the same time, and they opted just to do a PS5. Basically, the console that you can't get because people keep buying it out before you can buy it.
So they could sell it on eBay for fucking 8 times the fucking normal rate.
So, like, at this rate, with COVID and whatnot, I don't expect to get PS5 until it's like halfway through its cycle. So the smarter move would have been to release it to PC. At least that's my personal opinion. PC and PS5, because not everyone has a PS5 now.
Well, if you're trying to maximize value in it, it's a game developer. As a game developer, so there's a difference between the system manufacturer and game developer. You know what I'm saying? Game developer wise, dude, it'd be way more beneficial. But you know, there's some kind of legal binding contract they have in
It's
regards
usually
to that.
a year. They've got that, exclusivity for like a year, and then they can release it on other consoles or whatnot. That's what's weird is maybe because the PS5 was about to launch, they had to sign a special exclusivity deal that it was going to be like exclusive on the PS4, and then once the PS5 launched, they'd have to push there first before PC. I mean, I have no doubt that it's going to come to PC because every other Final Fantasy is on PC. Including the original 7.
See, I never followed the huge hype around 7. 7 was not my favorite.
I couldn't... That's the thing, is I could never get behind... Like, it's fun, don't get me wrong. 7 is fun. But I have a hard time getting behind the game, like, to play it, because the graphics for running around, it's just too cheap, too cartoony. Like, the regular graphics are fine. It's the character little 3D model for running around. Like I said, the 3D, or not the 3D sprite, the backgrounds, perfectly fine. I don't mind those, because that's no different than like, or most of those are no different than like Legend of Dragoon. It's, you can see there's a huge gap in art style for the 3D models though. If they would have used the 3D models they used for the battle system for the freaking walking around and whatnot, I would have been fine with it, and that would have pushed like what you could have done with the PS1, in my opinion, especially in 91 or 97, not 91, 97. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like I said,
I thought Final Fantasy X. I know it's not the greatest of all in some people's opinion. I thought it was overall a great experience, though, for the time, for what was out at the time. I mean, it hasn't aged super great, but it's, I mean, considering games of that time, that came out when Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot were really popular. Like,
I think for graphics and everything, that was one of the best. Like, for what they had at the time for the PS2. And then, like, if you play the HD remaster, like, it's, I'd still say it's like top game or top tier, in my opinion.
I like 4.
4? I never really played 4.
Dude, 4 has a lot of like spin-off and separate arcs from the game. They were like, I think it's got 2 or 3. That one's I'd have to say that one's one of my favorite. My brother actually, I think, liked 9.
Well, 9 was the one that, like, that Square actually used to push, like, what the PS1 could do, because it was, like, the last gen that was on fucking developed for PlayStation 1. Like I said, 7, they could have pushed it there, but they chose not to, for whatever reason.
Yeah, my brother really liked 9. I personally have always been a fan of 4.
Now, a lot of people like to say that Legend of Dragoon's just a ripoff of Final Fantasy.
Not really. The combat system is completely different. Just because it's turn-based combat, but I mean, there's a lot of other games.
That was a common thing for JRPGs.
Yeah, I mean, well, there wasn't this new style of real-time combat. That concept didn't really exist outside of, like, you have a health bar, they have a health bar. Like, more, you've seen that more in those beat 'em up games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
and in all honesty, I prefer the turn-based combat when it comes to like an action RPG or JRPG like that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the live, I don't hate the new like live turn based or where it's
It's
real
not
time
turn-based,
turn
it's
based.
just action RPG or action.
Yeah, I don't know. 12 was fucking weird.
Well, like I played the remake. It's an action game. Like with how the combat system is, it's not bad. Like it's fun. Like I really enjoyed playing it. I didn't like that if I wanted to sit back and relax and do it like the classic where you only have to worry about the inputting your commands. You don't have to worry about building up like the stuff. It just automatically builds up just like that. Then it switches it to easy mode. I didn't like that they had that only on easy mode. I wish they would have had that on any mode.
You know another Final Fantasy spin-off type title that I really enjoyed?
What?
I thoroughly enjoyed Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh yeah, that was one on game. Was it GameCube or?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, I know it was on other systems. I just remember you playing it on GameCube.
I personally thought that was one of the better. You know, this as far as like games, like that's when Mario Party was actually good. You know, when playing Mario Party meant like you played on a board game, like a digital version of a board game in the whole 9 yards. And I liked that concept, and that's kind of how this game was. You basically had different pieces, and your pieces were capable of different things. Still was turn-based, but it worked kind of like a dice roll type system, you know?
Mario's good for a drinking game, Mario Party. That's good.
Yeah. I just remember playing the shit out of the tactics and enjoying all the different, like... Because the thing in tactics is you can literally... Your character that you create can literally be any class. Any class. And there's like 62 different classes. There's warriors, there's monks, there's like paladin, different mages, dark knight, everything. Basically everything from that time, like that had come from like Square Enix, like different titles from that time. You could do that. You could be Soldier was one of them too from Final Fantasy VII. Like Super Soldier, you could do that. And the weapons were unique, and your skill breaks were fucking unique, and your powers were unique. So there was a lot of cool shit you could do. But I remember...
You know another one that's underrated that a lot of people are like weren't a huge fan of, except for like a cult following? Final Fantasy VIII.
Is that the crystal one?
No, that the crystal one was 9.
Okay, that's the one my brother had a hard on for.
Where it was something to do with crystals or something.
Yeah, Crystal Chronicles.
Oh, there's Crystal Chronicles and there's Final Fantasy 9.
He played both of them, dude. He loved both of them. He fell in love with 9 and played Crystal Chronicles or something like that. I know he played 2 games that were both of them were very similar, and there was one other thing. He had such a hard on for 9, and he got like played Crystal Chronicles. He didn't really care as much for it at the beginning, but it was like basically I was like, "Isn't this the same game?" He's like, "No, it's just completely different." I was like, "It looks similar."
Scusi, it kind of looks the same to me.
Yeah, but
no. So what it was 8 was the one with the gun blade.
oh boy.
With Leon and the blade that was also a gun and a blade.
Hello.
They did a
Unnecessary.
remaster of it. It wasn't as popular as 7 for whatever reason. And like Wes really likes 7, and I don't have an issue with the fact that he likes 7. I wasn't a huge fan of it, like playing through it. Like there's cool features, but yeah, it just wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Very hard to get into, like when I prefer stylized art, but on the other hand, I also want it to a certain degree for the models and whatnot. Like,
You wanna talk about a huge disappointment? Final Fantasy VII like the little remaster or like sub story they did with the Dirge of Cerberus.
oh,
What a disappointing garbage that was, dude. I don't know what made them feel as though they needed to make a I feel like a freaking third-person shooter game. Like the mechanics
I don't think
are
it
clunky.
was like a bad idea. I think it was just probably
It
execution.
was poorly, poor implementation, execution, and just terrible timing overall. Because they were competing with some really, really heavy hitters in that fucking genre. You had Unreal Tournament. You had the Orange
back
Box.
when Unreal was popular.
Yeah, before Gears of War and stuff times. But there was a lot of shit like that, dude. And I'm like, they were launching a fucking title that was okay. A lot of people made the connection between that game, between Dirge of Cerberus, and fucking Devil May Cry. The Devil May Cry just did it 100% better. Like, it was just a better fucking game.
Well, yeah, the whole cliche of I'm gonna be it was, and Devil May Cry was all cliche. You know that, right? Like, that's how they assumed like Westerners were, or something. Like from the interview that I saw, is like it was all like stylized and whatnot. Like it was. That's why you had the style meter.
Bro, don't you know that's how real gunfights take? You just shoot bullets infinitely and have style? I will say I played through all 3 of the original Devil May Cry, and I loved every minute of it.
Oh, I like Devil May Cry, and I have them on PC. It's all the way through 5.
But
Plus,
I mean,
plus the remake. Or
there's
not
a lot
remake.
of games. There's a lot of games that came out, and it was, you know, around the same time, and kind of set the bar and expectation. That's kind of what killed Medal of Honor, to be honest, is that bar that was set for them, that was just so much higher. Yeah, that was so high. I mean, there was a time they were pretty up neck and neck, but then I don't know. It's just Call of Duty being able to just produce better numbers, and I mean, same thing.
Every single Call of Duty since then is like, if it's Black Ops, it's the same game as any other Black Ops. If it's regular, it's the same game as every other one. Like, it's
yeah.
I mean, I'll give it to Medal of Honor.
I don't hate Call of Duty. I mean, I think it has its place. I mean, Call of Duty will forever have its place. The thing is, though, people don't play Call of Duty for the campaign. Most people play it for zombies or fucking PvP. They don't want to play the game for anything else. That's all they want it for. And I mean, I don't blame them, but the thing is, there's also a small group that complain if they don't put a shitty-ass campaign. The campaigns have gotten so terrible now. Like, I remember when games when they come out, bro, there was a feature-length fucking, you know, several months of your life gonna be dedicated to just beating the campaign.
Look at the original Halo. I mean, I'm sure there were still people. There's some people that were like, I'm gonna beat it in like a night, blah blah blah.
I mean, it's doable, but you gotta have. When the game came out, though, there's a lot of secrets and a lot of things people just didn't know. Like, when I played that shit, dude, it took me a fucking good week of playing it. Same thing with Gears of War, dude. Like, not knowing firsthand how to play that shit, there's a lot of challenge to it, dude. You can't just pick that shit up and just be a god at it. Nowadays, I mean, there's so many, like, walkthroughs and cheats and different things that you can do to, like, oh, you can do these things and skip this part and whatever, you know? Or hey, make sure you pick this weapon up because it's going to be the best against this enemy. You know, that type shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying, like, when the game came out, you didn't realize like how OP something was, like because it wasn't like again there was like all that information. I mean, GameFAQs was still a thing for God's sakes.
It's still a thing, actually.
I know, but that's where like most people got their information about this stuff.
Well,
it wasn't
you think
just...
about it, even WoW. Okay, so when WoW first came out, 2004. How much like there was websites, but like how many times did you have like Zyger technically did exist? I don't know if it existed right then in Classic, but it was like a PDF guides that to follow. Like there was no add-on for it. Like it was harder to follow the information compared to how it is now. Like. Now you've got it all at your fingertips. You know what I mean?
I think that I think World of Warcraft is kind of really hit its peak a while ago. I think Shadowlands was a good fucking expansion. It's a good way to get started. What I didn't like from playing through it was it really, to me, seemed like there. Like I said earlier, like you know, I don't hate the idea of them, you know, doing this whole Anduin nonsense and all that. I really just don't care for the arc, though. I'm not caring for the direction of the story, and like I said, unless they're bringing Arthas back, I just don't see that being a good fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see... I'm trying to see the direction this can go, where it doesn't just end up being a piece of shit.
Well, in about 2 weeks, they're doing the testing for that arc, or for the patch. So we'll know from there, you know what I mean?
Good fortune.
And I'll be honest, I kind of want them to, like, I want a redemption for, Arthas, if they're gonna do it. Because I think he got gypped, and the way they're freaking setting the expectations, they need to do a redemption for him.
May I be of service?
I don't know. Like I said, I think the best thing that could ever happen is if they do, like, somehow bring Arthas in to help fight against the jailer, because I don't like how they just basically ripped it. I don't know, it makes Arthas turn to the bad side not seem so bad. Like it basically you've just basically washed away anything he's done, like any negative. You're like, oh no, it wasn't really him, it was the jailer, when we've been told like this whole time like he was completely aware of what was going on, like, and was okay with it. Now we're being told that like he was forced like this through the jailer's will. Like, bro, that just makes his whole fucking character arc, like, it lessens his whole fucking character, and it irritates me.
I agree. That's the thing though, is like Wes, I think it was Wes Nuts. I were talking about this of like, it's not that Arthas was completely like horrible or anything like that. Like even when he did the Strathholm stuff, that's straight up like retribution paladin stuff of you burn the city to the ground. Like he was like, if he had a way to save them, he generally would have saved them, but he knew he couldn't save them because of that town before when they sent for Uther.
I don't know. It's one of those. I don't know. I think I hate the idea that Arthas was basically brainwashed and controlled like a puppet, rather than him just doing those actions on his own. And then like I said, him having a redemption arc. I mean, again, there's no winning here now that they did win this road. I think it's really dumb that they turned Anduin Rin into fucking, basically he's now the new Lich King garbage, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Arthas 2.0.
Yeah, and like, okay, well now what, like Arthas is just nothing, I guess, in comparison to, you know, everything else. But what do I know?
Well, that's exactly it. You know, it's Arthas 2.0. I would love a redemption arc, but that's why they said they were kind of scared of even touching like Arthas in this expansion. Yet, where they straight up decide to go straight towards Arthas because of Uther and how things are going, and now with how they're doing Anduin, Arthas has got to make an appearance, in my opinion. Like, there's no answers or buts. He's got to make an appearance. Otherwise, it's going to be a waste for this expansion.
Well, obviously, his soul had to have gone there. So
well,
his soul exists. Yeah, his soul exists. It's just, where the fuck is he?
Probably a slave to the jailer. But I'm going to end the stream here. So I hope everybody has a good night that was watching.
Let me permanently end it.